Have you ever wondered what would happen if you took the innocent happy world of The Sims and turned it into a nightmare world full of gore, brutality and death? I have, which led me to the extreme violence mod to turn my dreams to reality. Dreams that consist of stealing, scheming, twerking, flirting, fucking, driving, burning and every other ridiculous activity this mod lets you do. There are 3 protagonists to this story, each one more unhinged than the last, but the first on the list is Serial Killer. He'll be making his way to Willow Creek, a hellhole filled with the most devious beings alive. Will I be able to survive in this hellhole, or will I fall victim to its dangers? To my knowledge, there are over 80 Sims in this game and my goal is simple, to kill as many of them as possible and retire as Willow Creek's most prolific serial killer. I would soon find out, however, that isn't as simple as it sounds. What the fuck? Furthermore, if I'm unable to achieve this goal, Lizzo will cannonball off a diving board onto my chest. Can I avoid the stalking eyes of the media and the iron grip of the authorities? How many people will I kill? And are there any other killers lurking in the shadows? Let us find out. It's day 1 and immediately it's time to begin my nefarious plan. Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer were able to get away with their crimes for so long because no one suspected them. So in order to look like a regular citizen, I needed to be someone people trust, which means it's time to build some connections. I went to the gym and came across a dude who's supposedly a trainer. I have my doubts about that.
He's fighting!
The gym was dead, so I looked around and saw a young woman by herself fishing with no one else in the vicinity. A serial killer's dream. I approached the woman named Katrina, friendly introducing myself to avoid any suspicions. She was not trying to entertain any conversation with me, probably due to how egregiously ugly, off-putting and foul I look. I didn't appreciate that. She had to go. I tried to shoot her, but somehow she dodged my bullet, then punched me in my gut. Then my pussy of a sim tried to run away. I was not having that, so I tried to fight her. She fucked me up. I tried to choke her. She kneed the fuck out of me. I tried to bash her head with an axe. She dodged it. I had somehow picked the greatest female warrior in the land to be my first victim. Things weren't looking good, but hold on. Shit got way worse. She smoked me.
Bruh.
Bro, what the fuck? Wait, huh? Am I just dead? Can I come back? She's just there casually fishing, bro. Nah, I messed with the wrong individual. This was a grave mistake. Madam, can you help me? Please, I'm dying. Wow, she just ran away. What a cunt. Eventually, I died. Apparently, when you die in this game, there's no coming back.
You're done.
But all is not lost, for a new challenger has made his way to the treacherous lands of Willow Creek. Serial killer's cousin, Serial Killer. I made him look a bit normal this time because looking at the last guy's face was starting to make me feel a bit sick. Word of Serial Killer's death had reached Serial Killer in prison, and out of pure rage he killed every prisoner and every guard in the prison and made his escape, hence the orange jumpsuit. Serial Killer is here for one reason and one reason only: to murder Katrina Caliente. Failure would result in death. It's day 1. Again. This sim is a psychopath, as can be seen by his various antics. Seeing as my previous sim was killed after being friendly, I decided to rudely introduce myself to this simpleton Joffrey so he wouldn't try to take me for a bitch. Bro was not a simpleton. Little did I know this would mark the beginning of my generational beef with the Landgrab family. The fuck? Some people had pulled up to my house, so I invited them in and quickly realized Miss Summer Holiday had taken a liking to my overwhelming alpha male aura and presence. That was a fatal mistake. I flirted with her for a bit, then sent the other 2 guests home, realizing the opportunity that had just presented itself. After some more romance, I could no longer contain my murderous urges. It was time to rip out her heart, literally.
Oh my fucking god, there's a witness.
Bro started busting the shit at this moment of crisis. Luckily, I was able to send her home. Crisis averted. For now. I cleaned up the evidence, laughed at her grave, and sent her ass to the Shadow Realm. Now, in order to affirm my existence as a serial killer and really be someone worthy of taking down the almighty Katrina Caliente, I desperately needed something. Right now, I was a footballer without a football, a fat man without his pizza, an Indian without his, you know what, never mind. What I truly needed to become a serial killer was a creepy basement. And after messing around with the build tool for a while, I had one. I then went to the gym. A face-off against a great foe was in my future, so I needed to train. I quickly realized just how much training I needed to do.
Oh my god, bro.
A baddie walked in and I was mesmerized. Her name is Bella. I had to go talk to her. She rejected me and started doing push-ups. She might die later. I then figured out the location of her house and saw she has a husband. He might die later. I fucked around in the nightclub for a bit and fell madly in love with Bella, which means I have to kill Mortimer Goth. I decided to pay a visit to her house to set phase 1 of my plan into motion. Become friends with Mortimer. I spoke with him for a bit, and then after getting friendly, I went home. It's day 2, which means we can now move on to phase 2 of the plan, creating an opportunity. And you already know there was only one place this murder could be done cleanly, the basement, which meant I'd have to call him over. Hey Mortimer, it's me Cyril, you busy today?
Nah, what's up?
I'm bored as hell, you trying to come over and play some FIFA or something?
Yeah, fuck it. My wife's been annoying the fuck out of me. I need to get out of the house anyway. Be over in a bit.
Alright, cool, see you in a bit.
Alright.
The plan has been set in motion. It is now time for phase 3, execution. The target has arrived. I engaged in some light conversation with him, then led him downstairs into my empty, cold, dark basement, all so I could commit the deed with my booty.
Nice.
I had just shot as he arrived as well. I didn't wipe. With a sense of accomplishment, I took my evil ass to bed. It's day 2. The thrill of last night's kill was embedded into my soul. I needed more. I looked outside and saw this dude Don and a little girl walking by herself. Her parents should be more careful letting her out like that though. There are some dangerous people about. I approached Don and bruh, this guy is not human. The fuck? I tried to fight him, he fucked me up. I tried to fight him again, he fucked me up again.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Oh my god, bro, my guy is such a pussy. I was tired of watching my sim get bitched, so I sent him home. It was here that I realized killing sims was not gonna be as easy as I thought. Bro's taking the piss.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Words cannot describe how disappointed I am right now. I decided there was no way I was gonna get bitched like that and challenged Don to a duel at the park. I got beat up again. I then saw the mythical, out-of-versal, boundless being that is Katrina Caliente and ran away. Things weren't going well. I needed to release some tension. I saw an old woman mind her own business and send her to the afterlife.
Watch out!
Why is bro walking like that?
Basket boy!
Bella called me, asked me for some advice, so I gave it to her and the police pulled up, so I washed any evidence off me. I then ate some food to refuel me for what I was about to do. It's time to kill Don Lothario. He can't keep disrespecting me like this. I saw him sitting down, so I came up with an excellent plan. I was going to sneak up on him and execute him from behind. Surely he wouldn't be able to notice me if I crept up on him slowly and quietly. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where the stupidity of my sim ruined everything. Bro, why the fuck would you wait for him to get up, you idiot?
Oh shit!
Man, I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
Pain is all I know. Why do I exist in this world filled with suffering, anguish, and torment? I hate it here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am now proud to introduce to you Serial Killer's son, Serial Killer II. Serial Killer II was attending a luxurious banquet in Rome when he heard news that his father had been slaughtered. He immediately made his way to town, not even taking the time to change his clothes, to enact revenge on behalf of not only his father, but his uncle too. Katrina Caliente and Don Lothario, your time has come. The big boy has arrived. Once again, failure will result in death. He's ready. With the arrival of the third and latest serial killer to Willows Creek, lest us not forget the OG, the first ever serial killer, Gilles de Rais. Gilles was a soldier in the 100 Years' War who led a secret life in which he murdered over 100 children, assisted by his servants who would kidnap and dispose of them. He was eventually caught after being arrested for kidnapping a priest for reasons completely separate to the murders, after which he confessed his crimes while being tortured and was sentenced to death by simultaneous burning and hanging. What a role model. My current power level wasn't high enough to take out these two legendary beings, which meant one thing: it was time to train.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The man himself entered the gym, and this time I decided to take a more strategic approach by befriending him. After that, I tried to test my power level by slapping this one guy, and bro almost broke my wrist. It was time for more training. I then noticed the 10 out of 10 beauty that is Bella Goth outside and decided to show her my pectorals. Like the video if you'd indulge in that Bella Goth cake. As I was speaking to her, I realized I could invite her to my gang, which then unlocked this option. A brilliant plan entered my mind. If Don was too powerful for me, maybe I should just get someone else to do it for me. It was a splendid idea. Sent us to do the deed. Shit did not work out. Oh, bro, what the fuck? Now this guy's a hooligan. Oh my lord. This motherfucker Don Lothario is not to be messed with. My sim started bugging out after realizing Don was him, so I left and went to bed. But he was so shook that he had a nightmare. This guy might be a pussy just like his dad. He fell back asleep. It's day 2. Again, the reality of the gulf of strength between me and Don has finally set in, so I decided that paying someone else to kill him was definitely the best move. It's just that sending Bella to do the job was a silly decision. Bella Goth does not live that assassin life. However, hiring an assassin is going to cost 2.5k and I'm currently on 1.6, which means I need more money. And since I'm a criminal, I was going to do this the only way I know how: thievery.
Give me your money.
I decided to find the easiest target I could, which led me to Eliza Pancake's house. I lured her outside, and let me know if I'm wrong, but looking at this woman, you would think this would be an easy job, right? It wasn't. I panicked and ran home, only to see that this woman had followed me home. Huh? There is no way I was going to let this suburban housewife bitch me like this, so I had to back out the lightsaber. This is what happens when you do too much. If she let me run away, she would be alive right now. Some people came to my house, but there was a dead body in my bathroom, so I sent them away. However, Summer Holiday was not trying to leave, so I made the most out of a bad situation and robbed her for $138. Then I saw an old woman outside, the perfect target. She only had $19.
You're broke!
The outer god Katrina Caliente was approaching, so I swiftly ran away to the gym. I'm not strong enough for her yet. Wait, I'm only just realizing how ridiculously goofy this outfit is. How the hell did he squeeze that big ass throw under this do-rag? As I was in the gym, a woman arrived with a familiar looking surname, and as my sensei once told me, if you can't neutralize the target, neutralize the family. I lured her out into the alleyway, but some bold prick was just lurking there, so I had to go on the one on the right, and once I was there, I absolutely obliterated her. Damn, that one felt like a bit of an overkill, I can't lie. Jesus Christ. Feeling villainous, I tried to kill this woman in the bathroom. She wasn't having it. People were finding the body, so it was time to make my exit. I took some time to celebrate my kill. Bedtime, it's day 3. I decided to go to the park and invited this old bag with me since she seemed like an easy target. I was correct. And then I saw the woman who fought me off earlier and went for my revenge. Shit did not go well.
Bruh.
Fearing for my life, I ran home. There are now 3 omnipotent threats who have somehow managed to consistently read my lightning fast attacks. How is this possible? Some woman pulled up to my house, went in my bathroom and started crying. I don't know what made her think this was a safe space to be letting out all her emotions and shit. That was a mistake.
Oh. Fluffy.
Bro, wait, she's been burning for kind of long. Wait, this is kind of fucked. Let me put her out of her misery.
Huh?
How the fuck can she dodge my bullet when she's burning to death? Bro, fuck it, you can just sit there and die. I tried to help you. Eventually she died. Watching a woman burn alive was too much even for a serial killer. Holy moly, man, get over that shit. She is dead. It's day 4. And there was only one thing on my mind. Nancy. Ain't no way I was gonna let this MILF keep disrespecting me like this. Never mind. I was way too weak. It's time for another training arc. After completing my training, I decided to test out my new strength. I had enough. I hopped off the game. To begin the new day, I immediately indulged in some thievery. Oh! 400. Nah, that was smooth. That was too smooth. That was ridiculously smooth. She chased me down though and started shouting at me that the money was for her disabled son's wheelchair. I'll be real. Bro's gonna have to just drag himself around. I need that shit more than he does. I then tried to rob another woman and she swung on me, so I knocked her down whilst out. I was in a flow state of evil activity and I was not trying to stop. So I tried to rob this woman playing chess. It did not go well. Still pleased with what I had done, I decided to go home, but the woman followed me. That was a fatal error. Spoke with her for a bit and found out she was a single mother. Unfortunately, her children are gonna have to grow up with no parents. Bedtime. Bro, what the fuck? What is going on? They got a ghost in this game. I tried to rob her. It didn't work. Slapped her bitch ass though. Bro, what the hell is going on? Bro, what is going on? Eventually she went back in her vase thing and I could finally sleep. It's day 5. I went to the gym with Don and trained with him in order to learn the secrets of his formidable strength. After that I saw Miss Katrina Caliente pull up and that post-gym pump had me feeling confident, so this time there was no running away. In order to take down this woman I'd have to bring her guard down, which meant it was time for... Flirted with her for a while and then tried to kill a dude in the bathroom, but he kicked me in my ballsack. I went home. It's day 6. I went to the park with Don to further manipulate him into thinking I'm his friend, and I pretty much became bro's best friend. Some woman was annoying me, so I robbed her and got $400. Nice. I needed just $30 more to proceed with the assassination plot, so I found a lonely looking woman and robbed her for $132. It's time. I needed someone to actually do this assassination for me and decided on this big, swole looking motherfucker. His muscular frame fills me with confidence that he can carry out this job with the utmost excellence. I invited them both to my house, invited Mr. Swole to my gang, and paid him the $2.5 grand. No traces could be left behind. It is done. Revenge has been taken, one more left. My sim then went and cried in his bed. Maybe the feeling of finally getting revenge for Pops was too overwhelming. That didn't stop me from celebrating though. Bedtime. It's day 7 and my guy is very sad. I think his sadness caused him to hallucinate because how the fuck did Don message me? This entire day was just a waste because my guy was moving like a depressed teenager. It's day 8. Once again bro was walking up depressed, but I went and sliced someone's neck and that made him feel better. He's back. Now that I was in a good mood, it was time to move on to the next target, Katrina Caliente. I called her over and the plan of action was, you guessed it. We flirted, kissed, cuddled and did the deed, and once she had given up her body to me, I knew her guard was down. It was time to strike. It is over. Retribution. At last. But wait, we ain't done yet. There's still that bitch Nancy who I was not gonna let get away with the bullshit she did. I am now the most prolific serial killer in Willow Creek, so no cannonball for you, Lizzo. Okay, we're done now. Bye.